blood in the streets today, right? You see the lights, you see the red, the Dow tumbling 1,200 points for the worst day since June 2020 after a hot CPI inflation report comes in. We're going to go over the numbers, we're going to go over the key takeaways and why it's having such an effect on the overall market, stocks, bonds, crypto, everything reacting to this news. And then I'm going to go over some stocks to look at tomorrow for some momentum trades, all right? So stick around to the end of the video because I'm passing out free money again, all right? If you didn't get the tips Sunday, then you got another chance in this video to get the tips. Are we seeing an overreaction from the CPI numbers, or are we heading towards another 100 basis points jump from the Fed? Jerome Powell getting ready to absolutely clap the market, the Grim Reaper, the expectations now putting a 20% chance that the Fed could raise 100 basis points, all right? Investors are worried about the Fed doing too much, and this could lead to investors thinking that the Fed actions going forward could be very harmful to the US economy and not help. So let's go over the CPI data. Let's break it down. CPI inflation coming in at 8.3% for the year, 8.1% expected. Okay, that's a 0.2% higher than analysts were expecting. The market obviously not liking this. The major concern here though for the markets being the core CPI number, which takes out the volatile food and energy prices, and that core number was higher, okay? 6.3%, 6.1% expected. And the key takeaway there is that core prices are a future looking index. So the fact that those numbers were double the expectation and an increase of 0.6% is leading investors to think that inflation is not going down. Increases in shelter, food, and medical care causing that rise. It's been the gas prices lately that have been moving the needle on inflation. But as we could see, gas is actually falling over the last month, which I think that trend will continue. CPI gasoline falling by 10.6% in August. But even with that huge drop, we had an increase in CPI. So even with the gas falling, we still had an increase in CPI, which is worrying for investors. That's very important to consider and probably why the market is reacting to this news negatively. Breaking it down by category, food raising 0.8%, energy down 5%, new vehicles up 0.8%, used vehicles down 0.1%, apparel going up, and medical care costs. The Dow Jones Industrial Average slid 1,276 points, 4% to close at 31,100. The S&P dropped 4.32% to 3932, couldn't get back over 4K, and the Nasdaq sank 5% to end the day at 11,633. More than 490 stocks in the S&P 500 fell, with Facebook parent Meta skidding almost 10%, and chip giant Nvidia shedding 10% as well. The drop erased nearly all of the recent rally for stocks, pulling the S&P 500 back towards the September 6th close of 3908 and causing some traders to glance back at that prior pivot low when the index fell below 3,700. Another thing to note that the dollar is going into absolute Hulk mode, rising up against the pound, breaking the parity with the euro, and rising against the yen. Exciting time for Americans to be heading to Europe, obviously with that parity, but bad for global business and profits for the companies moving forward. Let's go over to plays though. I gotta give you guys some plays, right? We could absolutely feast tomorrow, okay? I had a real good day. Took the 15-minute opening range breakdown on the SPY, was expecting that bearish momentum after seeing it sell off like 10 points off that CPI inflation data later on in the day. Getting another short, just adding to the purse, all right? One thing we want to look at tomorrow is the market darling Apple. Look at this absolutely disgusting bearish candle erasing the prior 2 days of price action. Now this right here is nasty, all right? If we get a breakdown below 152.87 tomorrow, if we gap down hard, this thing's gonna get nasty, all right? So looking for some bearish momentum on Apple tomorrow. Also looking at Meta. We were trading it to the upside, totally different now, getting that nice clean break under 155, under 153. Nice gap down tomorrow puts us in the void, could be some nice downside continuation. Amazon just getting absolutely destroyed today. I'm a little worried about trading Amazon to the downside because it is hitting that trend line support. So not on my A+ setups. AMD having a disgusting day, breaking that prior pivot support as well. Could be looking at some continuation and also looking at Nvidia to do the same exact thing, guys. A lot of weakness in the market, a lot of weakness. You got to forget your bias. Whether you got a bear or a bull bias, you just got to trade the momentum as it comes to you. So good luck trading tomorrow, guys. Those are the plays. Sorry for the late video. Had some dental work done today. If you found some value in it, comment below. Comment what you think. Comment what you think about the CPI inflation numbers, whether or not you think it's bullish or bearish for the market. If you're new to this channel, man, hit the subscribe button. Turn the bell notification on so you can stay tuned for future videos. And if you think it's worth a share, post it on social media. Safe trading out there. I will see you on the next one.